Find it here at HSN. It's called Love Memoir. It's a true eau de parfum. It's a giant 1.7 ounce size. So it is a very substantial eau de parfum. On its own, it's a $69 value. Today, for our Christmas edition, for our Fabulous Tuesday together, it's $40 off. This is officially the lowest price we have ever offered. You're not only getting the fragrance, you're getting the fabulous gift bag. Let me take you on a tour of the notes and tell you a little bit more about the amazing Iman. She's a supermodel, she's a fashion icon. She's certainly one of the most recognized supermodels, one of the most beautiful faces of all times, one of the most well-dressed women in the world. And certainly she's created a fragrance that is unlike anything else you have ever tried. It's here today at an incredible value, so you can shop for your holiday gifts or hopefully treat yourself. So Iman, a part of our family since 2007, and today, for the first time, we get to offer you the incredible eau de parfum with the bag. We also have a lotion available coming up. We've got the purse spray coming up. We do have a fabulous offer for you, but I want you to hear the story from the beginning. So Iman, so nice to be with you tonight. Always a pleasure. You look fabulous as ever, and I love that we get to tell the story of your fragrance from the very beginning.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm so glad to be with you tonight. You know, that we're saying that Christmas shopping has already started. So, you know, the fragrance really came about during COVID. You know, I was spending a lot of time in my house, upstate New York, and I have these beautiful sunsets that were happening on a daily basis. So I had that gift. You know, so, you know, being on the property and reminiscing my husband, David Bowie, I created this fragrance in memory of him, in celebration of everything that love offers us.
It's a beautiful story, Iman, and we're so honored that you're going to share that with us tonight. But this is a story really about the moments that mattered in your life, and even the bottle has a wonderful symbolism to it as well.
Oh, absolutely. You know, this is all about those beautiful memories, and we all have memories of, you know, the birth of our children, our first dog, you know, the day you get engaged, the day you get married. So this is really in celebration of that. The bottle, I designed it to look like a sculpture, you know, and I have a lot of sculptures, like stone sculptures that I have done on my property. And so that's where the inspiration came about. The bottle itself, the amber, it mimics the sunsets here. And the gold hammer on the, you know, the topper of it, it is like a jewel. It's like African jewelry, you know, hammered gold jewelry. And to me, it just really mimics a great sculpture. It looks beautiful on a vanity. You know, and it has really a beautiful weight and a beautiful feel. It's very organic to it.
Well, let's talk about the notes that create a very complex fragrance, and it's really something different. I know you took a lot of time to create your own fragrance, so this is something very special.
Exactly. This is my first fragrance. I've been in the business of fashion and beauty for 40 years. I've created a cosmetics, Iman Cosmetics, and I've had it since 1994. But I've never done fragrance because I've always found, you know, something kind of, to me, fleeting, a fragrance, because what one likes, the other one does not. So I wanted really to create a fragrance that it's a classic that will stay, you know, forever, and it does not go out of style. It does, you know, so it has notes that are both masculine and feminine, because I'm not a fan of heavy florals. And I find it a lot of men also don't. They find it very, like, as they call it, too flowery. So I wanted a fragrance that actually also builds during the day. So you put it in the morning and it smells one way, and then in the midday, mid-afternoon, it really becomes into its own, and at night, it becomes muskier and more moodier. So that's what's so beautiful about it. It's not too heavy when you put it on, but also it's not one of those fragrances that that when you walk into a room, people say, oh my God, that's a lot.
Right, all those notes, they just create this beautiful harmony. And reading some of the reviews, a lot of you described it sort of like a warm embrace. It's elegant, it's exquisite, it's romantic, it's sensual, it's sophisticated, it's kind of sparkling and exciting. It's something that is really unique. If you're looking for a signature fragrance, I think this might be a really wonderful choice for you. Or if you're looking for a gift for the person who has everything, I can assure you this, unless they're shopping here at HSN, they have never tried Iman's fragrance. It's a true eau de parfum, so you get that wonderful complex layer, all those wonderful high percentages of all the essential oils that really bring out those wonderful and exotic notes, the way that it lingers on the skin, the way that it caresses your body, and the bottle is as beautiful as the fragrance on the inside. So tonight, we're doing something for as long as our quantities last. I don't believe we have a lot of these. We started with about 5,000. 5,000 when we started the show, and already going very quickly. The lowest price we've ever offered on Iman's Eau de Parfum. I love how ergonomically designed it is. It just feels good in your hand. It's like those beautiful pebbles and river rocks, just super smooth and soothing to the hand. And then when you have a chance, you can give your wrist a little spritz. You can apply it to your neck. You can apply it to any of those little pulse points on your body. And it's something that you're really, really going to love. It's a beautiful fragrance. Now, we have this, and it comes with the bag. Let me show you what it comes with, because this is a beautiful gift. In fact, I'm terrible at wrapping gifts, Iman, so it's nice to have a gift that already comes wrapped. You don't want to see my wrapping jobs on a holiday weekend. This is so beautifully presented, so it comes with everything you need. Also comes with the box, and even the box has some wonderful, special moments and messages for everyone, right?
Absolutely. First of all, the carton on the outside is a painting I've done of my sunsets. So that is very unique, and so you're getting really something that's really personal and very unique. So it mimics the sunsets that I've been seeing here. But then when you open the bottle, there are words about everything about memories and love. To me, this is like, if you really think about these classic fragrances, if you really think about it, why Chanel No. 5 has been around for so long. It's been around over 50 years. I believe over 50 years. But the reasoning being is that those fragrances that are not too florally, but what they have is that it's what we call a fragrance that lives. So it's not like something that you want to express it all day on, because it has a longevity. But what I love about it is that it really moves and with your mood and your scent of your body during the day. It changes. It starts with vanilla and you know, an effervescent in the morning, so fresh in that way, and then you come into the afternoons, and you can feel all the feminine of the rose in there. And then during the night, the vetiver comes up, and that's the muskier side of it. So it becomes moody. It's very sensual. It's a very sexy fragrance, but it's a very unique fragrance. I've tested it, given it to a lot of men when I was creating it, so that I wanted really to see how men will react, because men really, they love fragrances on us, but they usually do not like something that's too sweet or too flowery. Most men said they would wear themselves this fragrance. That's how beautiful and unique it was. And this is one of those fragrances that's everlasting. It really, if you have somebody who's getting married, somebody going on a honeymoon, your mom, your grandma, your daughter, you know, it's one of those fragrances that are going to be a classic. And you know, once you have it on your being, you will love it forever. And I wanted to create also things that you can keep. I hate disposing bottles. I love a beautiful bottle that really can live on a vanity. And also everything that on the carton is not disposable, because you have all these sayings about memories and love written inside it. So it's things that you want to keep. You don't want to throw it away.
I love that idea. Really celebrating maybe a moment in time. Maybe you're entering a new phase of your life. You're starting a new decade. You're going into the holidays. You want something special and pretty and different. Maybe you're in a new relationship, or maybe you're newly single. I mean, all of these reasons are a fabulous time to think about starting off on a new foot, starting a fresh page, you know, turn your page and start with a new fragrance. You deserve to have something beautiful and complex and legendary. This is a legendary perfume. Here's what you need to know. I'm gonna give you a couple other items you might wanna add to your order. We start off with 5,000 of these. They're supposed to last, not just tonight, they're supposed to last, I think, a few days. They could sell out in this hour during the show. How many gone already? 800 gone, so that means how many do we have? We have 3,200 remaining. So we start off with more than 5,000. We have 3,200 remaining. I hope Marlo is ready a little early for Patricia Nash next hour. This could all go in the next 30 minutes. So I'm gonna encourage you, if you love the idea, if you've always wanted to try Iman's perfume, you're looking for a new fragrance, really, this is like no risk to you. It's less than $30. You can get it home and buy a few other items today, and you spend $75 or more, you'll receive free shipping on your entire order. You can check out all the wonderful little fun offers we had last hour, a little something to add to your order. $75 or more, you'll receive free shipping and handling. So let me mention a couple other ways to get to that $75. We have the lotion and we have the perspray, both at 50% off. Add these now, because we don't have as many of these to go around as we do the fragrance. So let's start with the Iman body lotion. It was $25 and now it's $12.50. It was $25 and now it's $12.50, the full size of the Iman body lotion. This is a 6.7 ounce size. It's a wonderful gift. It can even fit in the bag with the perfume. So you could put them both in there. There it is, 777-267. I don't know how many of those we have to go around, so you don't want to miss out on that. That's the full 6.7 ounce size. The same fragrance, so you just get to layer it. Maybe if you want a little bit of a lighter fragrance during the day, start with the lotion and then add the Eau de Parfum in the evening. Now, this, my friends, is one of the most important things to consider today. Even if you are getting the full size, you also want to add the purse size spray. This is not an empty bottle. It's full of the Eau de Parfum. It's also only $12.50. 777-258 is your item number if you want to add the purse spray to your order. So I recommend you get all three. And guess what? You're still not at $75, which means you are getting a lot tonight and you are certainly not spending a lot. But walk us through the process, Iman. Like, how does one even begin to come up with your very own fragrance? Because I know you have very discerning taste. You've traveled the world. Your face has graced the cover of dozens and dozens and hundreds of magazines. So you've probably had a chance to try so many different fragrances in your life, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And especially being in the fashion industry, you know, every designer has a fragrance and you're always gifted with fragrances. But I have been very discerning about my fragrances. I've worn the same fragrance for 20 years. So I'm like one of those women that I cherish a fragrance and it becomes part of me. And, you know, and when I walk into the room, everybody knows that that's me because they know my fragrance and because I wear it all the time, the same fragrance. So I'm not somebody who cheats on my fragrances. So I've become really loyal to them. So when I wanted to create something, first of all, it's an ode and memoir to my husband, David, and our love affair that has lasted over 26 years. And so what I really wanted to create is what makes something everlasting. So I wanted to create a fragrance like if you're reading a book, that's why it's called Love Memoir. It's like reading a book, right? So it really gives you a history of what love and memories are about. What does that mean in a fragrance? It's something that is classic. It's not something that when you get it at home and you try it, you're gonna say, oh, I know this, it smells like that. You have not smelled anything like it because the combination of the ingredients that I put it are very, very unique. Now, the vetiver is a muskier, so it's a little bit more moodier, but that's why I also put all the effervescence of the vanillas, you know, the bergamots, and let's not forget the flowers, you know. which is a rose. So that is what you're getting. It is a beautiful fragrance that has a story. It's a beautiful fragrance that has a history, and it's a beautiful fragrance that from the carton to the bottle, it will be with you for a long time. Because as I said, the bottle is like a beautiful sculpture that will live even when the fragrance is gone. And so what I love about is also fragrances that don't hit you all at the same time. I want the fragrance to reveal itself during the day. So in the morning when you shower, if you put the cream on, the body lotion on, and then you layer your fragrance on top of it, it just opens up and it becomes something else during the day, and then it becomes something else at night, right? So, and that's what I love. I love a fragrance that reveals itself rather than just shows it all its cards. So that's what I love about this fragrance specifically.
I will have to say, it's a joyful celebration of life. The fragrance it just puts a smile on your face. It also has sort of this warmth to it. It has this, I love the base notes because they add that wonderful sort of grounding effect that just linger. And you'll be enjoying this throughout the day. You'll be enjoying this into the evening. If you spritz a little bit on your pillow at night, you'll wake up in the middle of the night and just have that wonderful lingering fragrance of the Iman. The love memoir, it really is. It's a love memoir. It's a testament, it's a journey of eternal love. It's a tribute to her husband, and it's everything you could possibly want in an Eau de Parfum for a really affordable price. Do not let the price begin to describe the quality of this fragrance. She's a legendary woman. She's putting her own name, her own brand, her own beautiful face behind it. It has to be nothing but perfection. If you're Iman, she wants the best of the best. She's had a chance to travel the world and try the most awarded, the most complex, unique fragrances in the world. Hers had to be a step above. And that's exactly what she did. She accomplished it and is absolutely one of the most intoxicating and one of the most rejuvenating and colorful and playful and sophisticated fragrances you've ever experienced. I would hate for you to miss out though. So here's the update. This was supposed to last an entire hour. This was supposed to last throughout the evening, and this was supposed to air tomorrow during our beauty shows. We only have 2,500 remaining. We started with more than 5,000. If you're even thinking about trying it, you gotta place your order right now or you might miss out. We have flex space. You can spend the next 3 months, pay this off interest-free, add it to any other order or purchase today. If you spend $75 or more, add some fun fashions or accessories from the last 2 hours of what a girl wants. We'll get you to $75. You can still use FlexPay, but you'll also lock in the free shipping and handling. So just another great way to shop and save today. So let me just remind you what you can also add to your order, because these are also going very quickly. If you're buying the Eau de Parfum, that is the full 1.7 ounce size. That is a lot of fragrance. You can buy more than one, but right now, at $40 off, this will never be seen again. This is your last chance to get the 1.7 ounce fragrance with the beautiful bag, because the bag is included. That's the last chance to get this fragrance at more than 50% off. In the bag, there is room for the full size of the body lotion. It's also very creamy, very luxurious, very decadent. It's only $12.50, which is a crazy value when you consider all the bath and body creams out there, how concentrated this is, how thick it is, how luxurious it is, how you can add that layering effect of the fragrance to your entire body. You can put this on after a bath, after a shower. You can give the gift of the lotion with the fragrance. And then if you're buying the full size of the fragrance, make sure you have the purse spray. This is full of the Eau de Parfum. So you're getting a lot here. It's only $12.50. I mean, even if you're just trying Iman's fragrance, grab the purse spray. This would also make great stocking stuffers. Don't you think, Iman, you could give the purse spray out as little secret Santa gifts or little stocking stuffers for all the women in your life?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, as you said, the purse spray, it is really the fragrance itself. So it's not like you're not getting it, you're not getting the fragrance itself. So yeah, it makes great gifts. Now, let's talk about the price point of what we were talking about. I launched the fragrance last year. I really wanted something to celebrate with all my customers, because as I just celebrated 15 years at HSN. So that is why the price point is at its lowest tonight, and tonight only. So let's not forget that, because the fragrance in itself, really, when we launched it, it was $84. So that's what I'm talking about in terms of why we're giving you at this great price point, is because it's a celebration of my 15 years at HSN, and I wanted to say thank you to all my customers, and so that's why I'm giving you at this great price point. Again, is like, when you get a fragrance that has a history, a history of a love, an eternal love that existed in our lifetime. That's my husband and I. But also, it's what it is. It's the universal. What we have all in common universally is our loves and our memories. And that's the two things that is celebrated in this fragrance. And that's why I call it Love Memoir, because it's like a beautiful love story of a book. So that's how it reveals itself. Like if you're reading a page, you're not going to get the whole story on the first chapter, right? The second chapter, the third chapter, the fourth chapter, the story reveals itself. And so the fragrance is like that. It opens up in the morning freshly, vanilla. That's what you're getting. The coconut, is that what you're getting? Is all that freshness in the morning. During the day, the blackcurrant, the bergamot, and the rose appears in the afternoon. And then at night, the vetiver starts to come up as a top note. And what's a vetiver is a very moodier, muskier. And so what that creates is a very moody fragrance. And that is the chapters of this Love Memoir. The fragrance that is going to be a classic. I guarantee you it'll be a classic. It's a limited edition, and as I said, it's my first fragrance. So I really wanted to make something. If I was going to create a fragrance, I was going to create something that was really a classic and eternal.
And you sure did. And what an honor it is to sit here and share this beautiful fragrance with all of your fans and all of your followers and all of your friends out there, Iman. You've followed her for many, many years. And when she has one opportunity to create one fragrance, she poured her heart and soul and all of her passion, all of her love, all of her memories into one bottle, one jar, one fragrance. This is it. This is the only fragrance she's ever created. So when she went to those incredible essential oils and all those different notes, she chose the most exotic, the most complex, the most legendary, incredible harmony of notes that you could ever imagine. Now's your chance to get it. So here's what we anticipate. We anticipate this lasting about 10 or 15 more minutes at the most. We have 2,000 remaining. A lot of you are getting more than one. I think that's a lovely idea because you can get more than one, and that way you could set this aside. You could have, even if you think both are for you, this is a wonderful time to kind of double down and say, you know what, I want one upstairs, I want one downstairs, I want one at home, I want one at maybe your weekend getaway, or maybe it's in your locker at work, or maybe it's at your desk at the office. It's not a bad idea to really impress upon yourself what a wonderful value this is. It's not every day that we do a true eau de parfum, as one as beautiful and sophisticated and gorgeous and romantic and sensual as this one is, for less than $30. Don't let that price fool you. Once you get this home, you're gonna see why everyone is loving it. The rave reviews are in. You get a full size at $29.95. 1,900 left. These are going very, very quickly. If you want to add the body lotion, it's 50% off the matching body lotion, now down to $12.50. What a great combination this would be. You could put those two together. Here's what I would do. I would drop the purse size spray in their stocking when they go crazy for it and they love it and they're absolutely obsessed with it. You put the full size eau de parfum and the lotion in the bag under the tree. They'll have no idea they're getting the full size, but once they fall in love with the purse size spray, you could surprise them with a larger gift under the tree of the full size lotion and the eau de parfum. Now, if you buy all three of these, how much have you spent? Let me ask my producer, because these are what, that's 25, this is 30. It's about $55 for all three. And that's, of course, not the flex pay. The flex pay would be maybe around $20, but you could get all three of those for $55. Iman, Why are fragrances so expensive when you go to those, you know, French perfumeries and some of those incredible global brands?
Well, let's even start with my fragrance. My fragrance was created by a company called Firmenich. Firmenich is the biggest perfume maker in France. So those are the people who have created Love Memoir. Why the fragrances are very expensive? Because fragrances really take time to create, and it's really something that it's unique, and people have to find a different variation, so people don't know which one is going to work. But then what you have is, like, if you rely upon people who really do perfumers, that's why I didn't want to do it with a small house. I wanted to do it with one of the best houses of fragrances in Paris. Firmenich created Love Memoir, and I have worked with them for the past year and a half before we launched it. So that because also we were in COVID, so they were sending me packages back and forth via FedEx, right? And so I trusted in them because they have created the best known fragrances around the world. The name Firmenich, if you Google it, you'll see it on top of the list of what the best perfumers in the world. So that's who created Love Memoir. Love Memoir, it is something that you will not see anything like it out there because it has a different history to it. This is not a fragrance that comes from a designer so that he has no attachment to it. So it's just part of the collections of clothes that they do, is an extension of that. This is not an extension of anything. This is truly unique because it is my heartbeat. This is what I wanted to create to represent one love and one memory, because that, to me, that's what I was looking for, that classic eternal. If there was a fragrance that I really wanted to benchmark it, that I wanted to say it's something as truly as classic as that, that will be Chanel No. 5. Because I really like things that are not trendy, that are classic. But this one is close to my heart because really it's an ode, an homage to my love with my husband.
Wow, and we're so honored that you're celebrating that wonderful journey, all those memories, a journey of eternal love, a tribute. And we've all had those relationships, those loves, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a connection, whether it's a romance, whether it's a partner, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a child, whether it's a mother, it's a father in your life. You know, give them the gift of fragrance because they're a one-of-a-kind, and this is a one-of-a-kind fragrance. It's not like anything else you've ever tried. Even if you have several other fragrances on your bureau right now, I can tell you what, you don't have this one. And like we love a wardrobe of clothes, you deserve a wardrobe of fragrances. Different fragrances have different moods for different days, for different experiences, for different trips, for different journeys. And this one is going to be very special. It's gonna look beautiful on your bureau, your bathroom counter, your marble top. You're gonna love how easy it is to hold. I love that it doesn't tip or spill easily. It's ergonomically designed so it feels cool and soothing, just like a warm embrace. Everything about it is beautifully designed. You've got the hammered finish. You've got the beautiful kind of pebbled texture, reminiscent of jewelry from Africa to Italy. You've got this wonderful, true eau de parfum. It's not a spritz, it's not a spray, it's not a cologne. It's a true eau de parfum. So you are getting an amazing buy today. And here's what I recommend. If you haven't already placed your order, we do anticipate this selling out in about 5 minutes. If it lasts 5 minutes, we'll be thrilled to talk about it for another few moments. It's not gonna last the hour. Last call, last chance. If you've always wanted to try the Love Memoir perfume from Iman, now is your chance. Think about who wouldn't love a new fragrance. Who loves fragrance in your life? Is it a girlfriend? Is it a sister? Is it a mother? Is it a daughter? Men love this fragrance as well. So maybe it's for someone special in your life that wants to have their signature scent. This is a perfect chance to really give them a gift that says a lot about you, that you'd be very proud to give. They're not gonna have any idea you got one of the most incredible, most exclusive, legendary fragrances in the world for less than $30. It's her 15th anniversary. It's her gift to you. Add the purse spray so they can always take the Iman fragrance with you. I love that you did the purse size spray, and it's very affordable, $12.50. Iman, you can't even get lunch for $12.50. And then you could do the same price on the full size of the lotion. How do you layer your fragrance? Do you start with the fragrance and do the lotion, then the fragrance? Do you have any suggestions for us at home?
Yes, what I do is that I take a shower in the morning. After the shower, I do the cream. The body lotion, it has already, the fragrance is in it. So that's what I start during the day, and it's the layering that I love. So you put that, and then I take the spray, definitely the purse spray in my bag. It's always in the bag to put it, during around noon, and that brings everything starts to feel alive, and the rose and the vanilla and everything, the mixture of the vanilla, the rose with the bergamot, the currant, all that starts to bloom, right? And then when I come home, I just spritz it from my vanity, the bottle. So I love all the three because they serve me different times of the day. And the purse is a great thing to travel with. If you don't want to take the whole bottle, you have the spray bottle, the spray purse, and you have that in your bag. You take it to the gym. You take it to the office. You can leave it at the office, the spray, because that during the day, if you want a refreshen, you don't even have to think about it. You have a purse spray of a full fragrance, at your desk. And that's what I love. I love the layering, but I also love things that reveal itself. I don't want to have my fragrance. I walk into an elevator and I have completely revealed myself. I want people to I leave a lingering effect of me behind, and so that people will know in a couple of days that this is your fragrance, because it is unique. It's not something they have smelled before. And that's what's so great about it. The other thing is that if you're giving this to a loved ones, right? Imagine when they open the carton and all this love language is written on it, right? The whole card of what you want to say about love and memories and all that, whether it's memories that you're going to create in the future or memories that you want to remember. All that is written in the carton, inside the carton for you. So when they open it, it'll bring tears of joy to their eyes, because everything about it is really thought through. The whole story of the fragrance is written on the carton. Is love words. It's like if you are somebody who is romantic, it will just break your heart in the most beautiful way.
And you know what? Sometimes we can't find the words, Iman, for those wonderful friendships, relationships, and loved ones in our life. Sometimes we can't find the words. So sometimes if you find a perfect gift, it can just speak for itself. It says everything you want it to say, and maybe you don't have to say a word. They're gonna feel very, very special. They're gonna feel very, very lucky. We're gonna put up a quick update, because these are selling out. This last call, I've got, how many of you on the phone right now? We have like 700 of you ordering, and we have about 900 of these remaining. You gotta scoop these real quick. Go to hsn.com, try automated ordering. You can get more than one. There's no limit per customer, but once these are gone, this particular size, the fragrance, the price, it's not coming back. It's a one of a kind. You're a 1 in a million. You deserve to have a fragrance that's unlike anything else. And I loved Iman's suggestion that, maybe you put it on so when you leave a room, you leave that lasting impression. And don't we identify a fragrance with some of our most favorite people in our life? We smell it, we go, oh yeah, that's my mom, that's my sister, that's my girlfriend, that's my lover, because that just evokes so many memories in itself.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Fragrances are like a great music. A song that you hear, and the minute you hear it, it brings all the memories back. With the concert you saw with, the first kiss you had, the first dinner date you had, the first beach walk you did, the birth of your children, as I also say, your first puppy. It's all those joyful memories that it will bring. But the other thing is, that's what I was saying, nothing is disposable of what I created. The bottle is a beautiful sculpture. You will have it for years. Wait till you touch it, the weight of it, how it feels on the hand. And the amber bottom, when the sun hits or the light hits, it would reflect light. And so that's so beautiful. And then the carton itself, it's a painting of a sunset on the outside, but then inside also, that's what I mean by it reveals itself. And then inside is all these love language, memory language written for you in the most beautiful way. So, nothing is disposable because everything, it is a treasure. That's how I think about it. It's a treasure of love and a treasure of memories.
And what a wonderful gift to receive. What a wonderful gift to get yourself. Maybe you're looking for a new fragrance. Maybe you're like, you know what? It's almost a new year. It's a new season. Maybe there's new holidays. There's new friends, new loved ones to celebrate with. You would be so thrilled to wear this fragrance to any holiday gathering. It should come with maybe a warning label, Iman. I know men love it. And I can't tell you what will happen when I get home tonight, but I'll be wearing Iman's perfume. And, it's never too late to surprise or delight or just turn a few heads, right? You never get too old for that.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And it's again, as I said, men, I mean, as all my male friends tell me, one of the things that they hate a lot of female fragrances is that it's too sweet and too flowery. So and that's why a classic is something that first, it does not reveal itself all the time, and that it has, although it has the femininity of the rose and the vanilla and all that, but it has the vetiver that makes it a little bit moody, a little bit of a mystery to it. And that's what a great fragrance does. It does not reveal all its cards. It just reveals itself. And then when you just think you know her, she's very mysterious. Then you don't know her.
I love that, Iman. And that'll inspire all of you to try something new. Maybe step out of the box. Dare to be different, try something new. You're gonna love this fragrance and you're gonna love giving it as a gift. We're counting you down to a complete sellout. Add the purse spray, add the lotion. We're so busy, we're gonna pause for a moment to make sure we can process all of your orders. It's not too late to reserve yours. And when we come back, more with Iman. We'll talk Love Memoir.
Light up your home with the perfect decor to deck the halls. All day starting Monday at midnight.